I went to an open call. You know, that's how I got the Beyoncé gig. I didn't even think it was real. I thought it was a gimmick, like, oh, she wants an all-female band. And I had actually played in an all-female band here at Berklee. And I went to the audition. I had $50 in my pocket. I just moved to New York, and I got the gig.
The drummer that girl is amazing. She's extraordinary.
You know, I didn't think it was real, and then 5 years later, I'm like, oh my God, I'm still doing this?
Realize every musician on the stage, they are all women, and I'm very proud of that.
It was like always this thing, being a female drummer, you have to play harder, you have to practice more, you have to, you know, spend more time on your craft, just for the simple fact that they look at you and say, oh, you're a girl, you know. We went to Nigeria, and that was culture shock. Playing there really kind of opened my eyes to just even how the female species is looked at by other parts of the world. You know, Beyoncé said, give it up for my all-female band, and they booed. You know, because, like, they just don't think of women in that regard. We're not equals. It's pretty ridiculous now. We're in, 2015, you know, but use it as fire, use it as motivation, you know, because, I mean, that's what I did. It was a preacher. He saw me play drums, and I was like, I really want to study music. I want to pursue it. And he recommended, he's like, you should check out Berklee College of Music. I went online and I checked it out, and I was like, oh my God, this totally looks like somewhere I want to go or somewhere I want to be. And shortly thereafter, J.R. Robinson was doing a clinic. He was like, yo, you should go to Berklee. So I came to Percussion Week. Literally, that was kind of like my decision maker right there within itself. I had watched videos of Horacio El Negro Hernandez for, I don't know, like 4 years of my life before I came, you know, since I was like 13. And I was like, when I got to meet him, like, I totally cried. I fully had a fan geek out moment. We actually got to hang out because I used to go to Sophia's, and they used to just play salsa in there. And Latin jazz, and he came in there and he played and he heard me play, and we just like talked and hung out, and he was just like, you're my heart, like I really love, you know, like you're playing and just like what you're doing, and just like keep doing it. And that definitely changed me, you know, as a musician. Someone that I looked up to for such a long time, actually hanging out with him, talking to him, playing with him. He actually taught me left foot clave, and that was probably one of the single greatest experiences that I had here at Berklee. I would say that my first big opportunity was actually playing with the Sam Kininger band, which was a band here that I joined that like groomed me and trained me for, you know, a pop gig, you know what I mean, just stamina wise, you know, being able to play hard for 2.5 hours. I just learned a lot from watching and listening, you know. But that was probably like my first like big opportunity, and then it prepared me for what was to come next. Honestly, like, I never really thought that, first of all, that I would have a band. Second of all, that we would already be traveling internationally within 2 years, you know? So it's pretty amazing how quickly things are happening. We've made leaps and bounds in the 2 years that we've been together. That's the thing, is that everybody was kind of doing something else. So we all kind of made the decision to leave what we were doing to make this a full-time thing, you know? I can't even really explain to you what the music is, because it's everything. It's like me, it's every member of the band, you know, it's like all of our influences, and we're all influenced by everything, so it's more than playing music for us. I know people get discouraged. I got discouraged, especially when you start to compare yourself to other people and to their musical abilities, and you know, it's just never really good to do that. I mean, you definitely want to have something to reach towards. One thing that I learned is the power of visualization. The power to see something and want it and go and get it. Whatever you think of, you can actually like make happen, you know, it can come to fruition, you know. Like I've been to the White House, you know, everybody can't go to the White House, you know, I played for the president, and that, you gotta, man, you gotta talk about a background check. Well, yeah, I passed. You know, I've been places that, you know, you can't go. You just can't go there, you know, and I've been there, and I've played music, and music was the doorway, was the opening for me to get to these places and do these things, you know. So, I mean, that's really it, is just keep pressing on, you know, because I'm not stopping, you know. I'm if anything, I'm in my prime right now, you know. I'm ready to go.